Students, getting up to get some of that solar SOL, getting my soul filled, my solar capsule by sunlight. Now my inner students, my students in my secret society already know that mindset is everything, meaning you're setting your mind for the hour, not for the day. It does shift, it does change, but every hour we check ourselves. No timer, you'll just know when you're shifting out of a state. You could be in a good state, then within like 45 to an hour, you could be slipping off it, because every single genius throughout history and a correct understanding of scripture all teaches that the state you're in changes the degrees of the reality around you, because it's already there. Like, your winning world is already there. You just have to set the temperature, because I don't want you thinking you're creating things. That's a stupid way to look at it. It's a little too, that's too metaphysical to wrap your brain around too, and it takes power away from God if you look at it like that. But it certainly feels like we changing reality for sure. Okay, so step one is understanding ritual. Sorry, hold on. Muhammad Atta just landed. If you are in the state of a millionaire, you go for your walk, your ritualistic walk, and you start imagining, okay, here are my family and friends waiting for me on the yacht. See, because you don't believe it, it's too far out there, it's too unrealistic, you're not making anything happen. This is why, for thousands of years, ceremonial magic ritual has been done by, you hold a scepter, you put the crown on, the king's crown, you put the robe on. They're signaling to their unconscious. They know how the royal art works. They know how the brain works. Meaning, yeah, if you dress like a sailor or some yacht owner, like let's say this hat, this is not intentional, but this is a great example, right? Maybe it is intentional, I don't know. You dress like a sailor every day. You're by the water every day. You're doing everything like that to keep yourself in the state of this millionaire who has a yacht and all this. Eventually, opportunities open up, and I'm talking about within weeks or months. Some people say longer. They're all wrong. They don't understand how cycles work. And let's go this way. These opportunities that open up, they will hit you. It's kind of like, you know, that meaningful feeling of synchronicity. It's going to hit you hard, and you're going to be like, oh, this opportunity is from the universe. Oh my God. And you're going to have the energy of you in that state of being a millionaire, a yacht owner, to explore these opportunities that sometimes don't go anywhere, but they lead you to other friends, other networks, that those opportunities then link you somewhere, because your brain is kind of mushed up, and you know, it's not a straight arrow the way we're supposed to be trained. So that's why when we get what we want, it's kind of like, you know, weird, takes many diagonal turns before we get that millionaire yacht life. And now here's the thing, is like, most people would not be dedicated to that feeling of the yacht and the family and stuff. That would actually be an abstract feeling for them. It wouldn't be concentrated into their heart, what they truly want. So they'll never get it. And so a lot of people are like, wait, you're telling me that most people on earth don't want a yacht with their family and millions of dollars? Yeah, they don't. When you want something, it's an imaging system. It's an images in your head that never go away. And you don't have to be successful to know this, man. Like, you don't have to argue everything. Yeah, most people don't actually, they have something else blocking that want, right? I'm sure the want's deep down there somewhere in like last place, but in first place is always some girl who dumped them, or some girl that they want, or something completely different than a yacht and millions of dollars. Which is funny, because everyone rationalizes as, oh yeah, $1 million and a yacht means I can get the girl. Everyone can rationalize that, but they can't change their image. They can't change their want. And you know, that image is dominated by, let's say, the anima, or like that archetypal experience of like the woman, you know, the mold that no woman fits, that dominates men. You know, some people say that male soul is feminine because of that, because that dominates them. And I can see that. I get it. Like, even if it's not a girl, you know, it's some fantasy kind of girl in your head. And that image, yeah, it's everywhere with everything you do, with your workouts, with your reading, with your studying, and you have to own up to that you're built like that. That's why when feminists say like a woman inspires a man to be great, as stupid as it sounds, because there's so many billionaires and shit, it's true that man gets out of bed because that image in his head, it's not a woman, it's just an image, right? It's like this, something more, kind of like on the words honor, respect. You can't buy it, you can't even see it, it's not even tangible, but it means everything to the world. Even if you lack it, the lacking of it means a bunch too, right? So that's what this image is. Like, it means everything to us. As soon as you understand your image, what keeps replaying in your head, you can actually find, let's say it's to be a great basketball player. Okay, I know this is a worse example, but what the is wrong with that dog? Someone's that dog, and I'm here for it. Like, finish the job. He's dead. So now check it out. If your like dream is to be a pro basketball player, yeah, buying the clothes, buying the shoes, doing everything you can to be ceremonial about your ritual of your basketball practice, right? Which is a type of like everything you do in play or in training is magic. It's a magnet. It's bringing you something. Same with your thinking, and then, you know, when mind and body align, especially with what the soul wants, that's when you have that trifecta of alchemy. And that's a lot more rare than you think. When you do see it, you see someone skyrocket to like a bunch of followers and all this, and then it fades away and then they become sellouts. But every time you see someone's wheel turning in alchemy, which a basic understanding of this is, how does food become gut bile and shit and all that? How does food turn into shit that comes out your ass? It changes state. That it's possible. You can change any state. This rock can be a gummy worm. I don't know how to do that because I don't have an interest in doing that. I only know what I know, and I know money, clout, and women, and I chose the three things that everyone wants. So I'm going to be in business a long time. But there are people, there's martial arts masters, mind over matter kind of guys who have other focuses, right? But yeah, it's your imaging, right? If you don't believe you can manifest a different outcome around you, it's because you've got the wrong imaging. As soon as you get the right imaging, you go, huh, Zherka was right. And that was the most mystical shit I've ever heard. And maybe I'll pick up my Bible and learn that part of the Bible, which is the whole thing. And you should pick it up and you should learn it. And you guys should stop calling me a Christian mystic and actually just call me, hey, you're the only one who gets it. And the crazy part about getting it is, just like me, we all eventually forget it. Then we come back to it. Okay, more of these vlogs. I'm gonna do like 2 more this week, just for you guys. Stay tuned. Hit your noti, bell gang, all that. Hit the subscribe. Never forget, we humans run on images. Not quotes and movies and videos and music. That stuff gets added around your image. The image that plays in your head. The image that's been evolving since you were young. Since you were Mr. Beast's favorite age. Find the image, color it, immerse yourself in it. and then take it without consent.